Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have some very exciting news for you today because Italy is reopening more and more to travelers and to foreigners to visit this beautiful country. So if you're planning a trip to Italy this summer, watch this video till the end. And if you're ready, let's start. So first thing first, there is still the list system applied to countries. So before coming, I would recommend you to check which list your country is in. I will leave you the link down below in the description box where you can see the Health Ministry website and you can consult the information there. However, the list C countries, which means all the countries of the European Union and some more additional countries, are now allowed to travel to Italy for travel purposes without the necessity of quarantine. And there are some more additional requirements to be able to enter the country. So first thing first, you need to have a negative COVID test prepared and made 48 hours before the entry to Italy. Of course, you have to carry it with you. As an alternative, you can have the green pass, which means you're either fully vaccinated or you had COVID before and successfully cured from it, or you had a negative COVID test. So check this out. One new thing is that now before coming to Italy you have to fill in the digital form. There is no more autodichiarazione upon arrival, but you have to fill in that digital form before even boarding the plane. As soon as you fill in that form, the QR code will arrive to your email and you have to show this QR code first when boarding the plane and then upon your arrival to Italy. You also have to communicate your arrival to azienda sanitaria regionale, depending on the region where you're coming to. However, you don't have to quarantine anymore. This digital form and QR code applies to all countries, so even if you're allowed the entry to Italy, you still have to fill in that form and to have the QR code with you. There are other news, great news for US citizens, and I know lots of US citizens, my friends and some family members who live in the States, who want to visit Italy so much and who miss Italy so much after a year of not being able to travel here, more than a year. So now rejoice. If you're a US citizen, you can finally travel to Italy for travel purposes only. There are COVID-free flights, which means that all passengers are COVID tested in advance. You still have to get another COVID test 48 or 72 hours before entry. You have to check depending on your state and state regulations. And then, if you take the tickets for this COVID-free test, you can come to Italy and you can stay here for travel purposes without the need to quarantine. You'll also need to make another COVID test upon your arrival right at the airport, which is fine. I think it's better, than quarantining or not being able to visit Italy. So, good news. This summer you can finally visit Italy even from the United States. Another list I wanted to talk to you about today is list D countries. By the way, United States enters into the list D country. There's also Australia and South Korea and some other countries, Japan probably, I'm not sure. However, I'll leave you the link so you can check your country. The list D countries do have some restrictions. Some of them do need to quarantine upon arrival. However, they can still visit Italy for travel purposes. As for the other countries, you should always check before arriving so you know what to expect and whether you can legally enter Italy for travel purposes. I will leave you all the links in the description box, so check it out. Check out whether your country is in the list that is allowed the free entry to Italy, free travel entry, I would say. Unfortunately, not all countries are now allowed to travel here freely, but hopefully this will change very, very soon. A few more points I wanted to tackle today are the restaurants, museums and the general rules in Italy. So first thing first, you still have to wear a mask in public, you still have to wear a mask even outside, except for if you're sitting in a restaurant like I am now. Usually you have to wear a mask when walking the streets, and you always have to wear a mask inside the public buildings and inside public locations. Other than that, there is still a curfew applied. The curfew is now extended until 11 p.m. and hopefully it will be cancelled very, very soon. As for now, right now it's 25th of May, we still have a curfew at 11 p.m. The restaurants are now open for seating outside only, so the inside seating will be available from the 1st of June. As for now, there is only outside seating available. As for the reservations, because people have been asking me about making the reservations, I would say you don't really need to make a reservation in advance. Some people say that it's necessary because it's not that easy to find a table. I wouldn't say so. Even in more touristic areas, like Venice, for example, I went there a few days ago and we found a table at the restaurant without any problem. So you don't really need to make the reservation. So unless it's a very particular restaurant that is very on demand, I would say you don't need any reservations. However, you will need a reservation for the museums. You will need to book your entrance in advance. Even for the museums that have free entry, sometimes you need to book. It really depends on each single museum. Sometimes you need to buy the tickets in advance, sometimes you just need to book your entry. So check out the websites of the museums and don't trust Google, because the information that you can find on Google or on Google Maps is usually not exactly the real information about the opening hours and the operation method. So check out the website of the museums to know whether you have to book and how you can do it. Last but not least, the fun parks are opening in Italy from the 15th of June. So if you're traveling with kids, rest assured that if you're traveling after the 15th of June, you can visit Gardaland or Mirabilandia or any other fun park in Italy. They are really, really good. And you know, even if you're traveling without kids, but you like fun parks, as I do, for example, that would be a really good adventure for you and a really good way to spend your time and to relax and unwind. And they will be open, always with a face mask, but still, you can visit them. The weather is being really crazy now. We're having one day sunny and hot like today, and on the other day it's raining and it's really cold, but hopefully this should end, and we were promised that it will end very, very soon. So if you're traveling in June, hopefully you can enjoy the normal sunny, hot weather for Italy. And that's it for today, guys. I hope you liked this video. It was an unexpected one. I didn't plan on filming it initially. However, I've decided to update you a little bit on the situation, especially if you're planning a trip to Italy this summer. I hope you liked this video, and if you liked it, don't forget to put a thumbs up, to comment and share. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, because I post regular videos about travel in Italy and expat life in Italy and all things Italy, basically. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button to get the notifications of the upcoming videos. Like, comment, share. Thank you for being here, guys, and enjoy your day.